Hi guys, welcome back to TuffWraps.com. My name's James Carwell and today we're just going to take a couple of minutes to run through the adjustment of your brand new lever belt. Now the belt itself will turn up, clear plastic sleeve, and the lever will also be protected with a plastic kind of film around it. Now as designed, this lever will come bolted to the very end of the belt. Now this is the maximum point of adjustment. It's the biggest the belt can ever be. But these holes behind it allow around about 8 to 9 inches of adjustment, but require the lever to be positioned manually. On the back there are screws and a back plate. You undo these screws, reposition the lever using a selection of these holes, and that will make the belt smaller or larger, depending on where you are in your training. So all you'll need is a screwdriver, Phillips crosshead, and we'll take a couple of minutes right now and I'll show you exactly how to achieve this. So when you get your belt, as I said previously, it will be in a plastic sleeve, and you can pull the plastic sleeve back and there's a protective film over the lever itself. Now the first thing to do, it's going to be a bit trial and error because you're never going to be exactly sure where you come in terms of the sizing on the belt. But if you turn the belt over, there are 2 screws here. They're crosshead screws, so you need a Phillips crosshead style screwdriver. And simply apply some pressure and turn anti-clockwise. There are 2 screws to remove. 1. 2. And then this is the back plate, which will pop off the back of the belt. When you've got the lever off, remove it from the plastic bag. You don't need that anymore. And then work out roughly where, by putting the belt around your waist, where it is you need to move it. Now I need to move this a couple of holes, so I'm going to position it on these 2 here. So you take these 2 holes, put them over the top of the lever, roughly where the holes were, position the back plate, and then pop one of the screws in. Now it's not immediately straightforward sometimes because you're going through a kind of blind hole, but if you've got as much light around you as possible, it is okay to do. Now do the screws up a little bit each time, so you don't force one of them in to then do the second one all the way. So you do a little bit of each screw each time, applying some pressure so the screwdriver doesn't slip, and then once they've reached a sensible amount of kind of tightness, you can turn the belt back over and you'll see that we've moved the position of the buckle from the end back 2 hole sets, and that's probably around 1.5 inches adjustment. So trial and error, I'm afraid, but as we said, there's around 9 inches of adjustment on this belt. So normally you can get it into the right point where it's comfortable underneath a hoodie, and then in the winter when you put a hoodie on it gets a bit tighter and you may need to shift it 1 hole, but otherwise that should be everything you need to know about how to adjust and reset your lever for your waist measurement. I hope that helps. Any questions, drop them in the comments below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.